possible conversation between Jesus and Satan over Loree McBride around January 2017 to now. Satan. What I'm going to do is read between Satan and Jesus, and you'll be able to tell who's who because I'll use my acting skills to get into character. So the conversation is between Satan and Jesus. Hey, Jesus. Now that Zach Knight is executed by Antichrist Angelina Ballerina, looks like your Bible prophecy won't be fulfilled. Because you certainly don't expect me to use Zach Knight as my Antichrist, do you? I can't have an Antichrist who's on your side. Don't worry, Satan. I have it all figured out. Yeah, like how? Look, Satan. I allowed you to use Zach Knight as your Antichrist, and you can only use Angelina because Zach transferred his Antichrist powers to her. You don't expect me to allow you to give Antichrist powers to more than one person, do you? That's not fair. Well, as you know, I don't give a flip about fairness, but I'd assume you'd be concerned about your Bible. How in the world is your Bible prophecy in Daniel and Revelation going to come true when I don't have an evil Antichrist to do my bidding? Explain that one, Superbrain. I've always thought you're kind of stupid, you know. Look, Satan, you're just trying to mess things up by speeding up my timetable. Well, it won't work. It's too late. You got your Antichrist before the tribulation started as you requested from me, and you're stuck with him or her. It's either Zach Knight or Angelina Ballerina. Well, things haven't worked out too good for me because your favorite Gail has led my Antichrist Zach Knight to believe that I suck, and he's come to your side, and now my only option for Antichrist, Angelina, is stuck in hell, and Gail and her men are free to rule the earth and set up a millennium. Talk about messing up the timetable. Where in the Bible does it say your millennial reign happens before the tribulation? Let's not get bogged down in technicalities, Satan. You wanted your Antichrist early and you got him. Now you're stuck with him. Just because you hate my favorite Gail and are obsessed with saving your Jesuit order from her, you'll just have to work it out on your own because you know I won't be helping you. Look, Jesus, this should concern you, because where in your Bible does it say your millennial reign happens and there's no tribulation? I can't have a tribulation without an Antichrist I can use. After the rapture, you can use Angelina Ballerina. Zach is going up, bud, at the rapture, as you well know. Glad I was able to save him from you. Wish I could save everybody from you. She's a woman. Your Bible prophecy says the Antichrist is a man. Now, Satan, you know it's a piece of cake for you to make her a transgender man. Satan paces and actually bites his claws in nervousness. Okay, you win for now. 2 months later. Hey, Jesus! Yeah, what's up, Satan? You know, I'm kind of impressed with Loree McBride. She's gathered quite a following. Let's say you give me permission to have my false prophet early, but I don't want her to know that's her role, or some people won't follow her then. She's glamorous and beautiful, and for folks to see her as false prophet would ruin her celebrity image. We got a deal? Well, Satan, here you are again, trying to start the tribulation early, and you think this will work out to your advantage. Why are you in such a hurry? I can't have Gail and Zach Knight destroying my Jesuit order. What kind of a tribulation can I have without my Jesuits? Okay, Satan. You can use Loree McBride as your false prophet, and I won't tell Gail or her men that she's your false prophet. Satan slinks away, a big smile on his face. A year later. Hey, Jesus! You told Gail that Loree is my false prophet. Loree's lost half of her following because Gail made a video and told the world that Loree's the false prophet. I'm going to make an appearance to Gail and really mess her up. You do that, Satan, and I'll beat you up. Gail figured this out on her own. I said nothing to Loree being false prophet to anybody. But Gail says you spoke to her in prayer and revealed this to her. Actually, Gail prayed to me for wisdom, and I used her own brain to figure it out. She directly asked me if Loree McBride was the false prophet, but Gail didn't hear any voices or messages in her mind about this. She just figured it out on her own. I may have led her brain cell conversations in the right direction because she prayed and asked for wisdom. That's not fair. You told her. Now I can directly deal with her. Like I said, Satan, you do that, and I beat you up. You chose Loree as your false prophet, and you're stuck with her now. She's really upset that she's the false prophet. It doesn't quite fit in with her self-image of herself. Don't you think you're pretty wicked to deceive Loree like this? You're the one who's deceived her, Satan. You went to her and told her you would give her immortality if she would obey you in everything, but you neglected to tell her that you made her the false prophet because you knew that's the only way you could give her immortality. You've been a liar from the beginning. First, you get her cooperation by promising her immortality, a lie. Then you allow her to experience the powers of being the false prophet without telling her that she must fulfill that role in the future tribulation in order to have immortality now. What a trickster and liar you are. Now Gail has figured this all out and you're stuck. How can I use Loree McBride in the tribulation as the false prophet when she doesn't want to be the false prophet of the tribulation? It goes against her image as the glamorous rapist. I guess you'll have to work that out between you and Loree. No matter what you decide, my Bible prophecy will be fulfilled exactly as how Gail figured it out. I'm pretty badass to create Gail, don't you think? Such a smart woman. She even outsmarted you, Satan. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Satan. All Loree has to do is continue to be the social justice warrior she is now to fulfill the role of false prophet in the future tribulation. She'll make your Alexander the Great Antichrist up to date. The deep thinkers will go up at the rapture, and you'll be left with a lot of suckers to do your bidding. Have fun, Satan. I'll see you, Loree McBride, Angelina Ballerina, Alexander the Great, and all your crew at the final battle. But first, you'll have to endure Gail's defeat of your Jesuit order, 'cause you see, I intend to get as many people as I can before you unleash your Antichrist and false prophet again on earth after the rapture during the trib. And you'll just have to play out the tribulation without your Jesuit order. I planned it that way. That's why Gail and Alexander the Great are both in Zechariah 9. And I made sure that Gail was born on Zechariah 9:15. 9:15:57. But Jesus! Without my Jesuit order, the earth will have peace and tranquility. I can't have this. I need a messed up earth before I start my tribulation. I can't allow you to take out my false prophet before the tribulation. Then why in the world did I use my Antichrist and false prophet early if you allow them to be defeated before the tribulation? Goodbye, Satan. Don't worry. Destroying the Jesuit order won't bring perfect peace and tranquility, but it will greatly improve a lot of things. I want to give the world every chance to find me before I rat your folks out and allow you to unleash your circus of horrors in your last-ditch stand against me. You can resurrect both Loree McBride as false prophet and Angelina Ballerina as Antichrist after the rapture, Satan. A deal is a deal. But I don't want to use them. I need somebody better. Signing out. A deal is a deal.